I'm fairly new to the Resident Evil franchise as a player with only a couple playthroughs watched on YouTube and barely beating Resident Evil 7 myself. I'm only about 2 hours into the new game, which is a good place to talk about 5 things I wish I knew before playing. At number 5, we have Grace being scared of everything. Now I know that Grace is made to continue the horror aspect of Resident Evil along with the first person mode to really emphasize the jump scares and scary atmosphere. Yet her character by far is the most annoying and useless protagonist I have ever been introduced to. Yes, I've only played the first 2 hours, but within each time the story switched to her, I spent more time yelling at her than scared of the actual game. For some reason, she doesn't know how to run, fight, or handle situations under pressure, which I assume is all taught in the academy before joining the FBI. Analyst or not, she has horrible survival skills and needs to be reevaluated before getting sent out into the field.
Look how Grace be moving, bro. Beat the shit out of him, bro. Oh my god, Grace. FBI, you got no training. What the fuck? Run, Grace. If you don't fucking run, Grace.
I'm not gonna do too much on Grace because she could definitely have a crazy character arc by the end of the game, which brings me to number 4. Know some context. Being a new gamer to the series is a little challenging when you don't know as much information and thinking you're missing every little reference to past games. Here are some shitty spark notes that I was able to write down. What's important is that we know there's a virus that was originally made from Umbrella in which our main antagonist Victor Gideon was a part of. From the events of the first game as the T-virus is leaked into the Raccoon City's water supply, Resident Evil 2 is where our knight in shining armor Leon Kennedy is introduced. From there, the stake of the world is dependent on our beloved heroes Leon and Claire. Fast forward into the timeline and we see the virus not only spreading but mutating and becoming worse. Now, the same virus that people were originally exposed to in Raccoon City is affecting its survivors, killing them one by one with no explanation. It's up to Leon and Grace to find a cure. There's plenty of articles and videos explaining in depth of the entire timeline, but I just summarized the information that I thought was important to know before going into the game. At number 3, we have played with both headphones on.
But I don't want any headphone dents. I don't want to mess up my fringe with a low taper fade all around.
I don't care if you have a surround sound speaker system. Being able to wear your headphones and play it at full volume brings you back to the days when we were all little kids with no responsibilities and a bedtime that we didn't even listen to. Resident Evil Requiem is able to build such a crazy environment that allows the players to be fully immersed into the world with such great level and sound design. I don't think you'll be able to get the full experience, especially with the Grace horror levels, if you only wear your headphones halfway or play with your monitor sound. At number 2, we have putting the right settings on. Now I'm highlighting this because with me, I'm a dumbass, right? I was thinking I don't need to fix anything, play on the hardest difficulty, and shit would be all sunshine and rainbows. No, I was wrong. I couldn't see shit playing as Grace in those dark ass hallways and rooms, and I was missing all my shots as Leon with that low ass sensitivity they set for you at the start of the game. Playing on classic mode means there's gonna be less resources, less ammo, and harder enemies. I do not need to be emptying the clip into straight air and constantly getting bit and attacked. Also, if you have any type of motion sickness, I suggest you take that motion blur off real quick before playing as Grace because it will have you feeling sick. Finally, at number 1, Leon is nonchalant and light-skinned. Now, for returning players to the series, this is nothing new and honestly an ongoing joke within the fanbase. But off rip in the first section of playing as Leon, he's already putting belt to ass. With him, you know everything is going to be alright and he's going to handle it, so no need to feel scared or worried when controlling him. It honestly makes a game a lot more enjoyable when two characters have completely different playstyles, creating a unique playing and storytelling experience. Again, I don't want to do too much and glaze the boy, but come on man, Leon is him. Now this is a short little video, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be playing more of Resident Evil, so be on the lookout for more content. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.